Welcome to Ark Survival Ascended Bootcamp, where we will be going over all the how-tos, where-tos, and what you will need to-dos. In today's video, we're going to be going over Giga taming, because they are a very strong mount, great for DPS, and if you find a level 150 Giga, you're definitely going to want to tame it, because if you get a high melee on this bad boy, it's going to be able to meat run and just DPS everything quite effectively, quite efficiently. It has a huge bite radius. The card chart has a little bit better effects, but what the card chart lacks in basically having 0 stacks and then getting increased damage, the Giga has a pretty good base damage just off the rip. So, they are very strong. They are stronger than a Karcha if the Karcha doesn't have any stacks of Blood Rage. So, very, very good dino. And we're going to be going over how to tame it. First thing is first, you always need to find your dino that you want to tame, because depending on where it is, depends on, you know, where you can trap it, or how you can go about the taming process. So, you're always going to scout with a PT. Alright, first things first, you're going to want to find your Giga. I found this one around here in the snow biome. Probably came off of that mountain. They do love to spawn on mountains, so you can get them over there on the volcano. There's another ice mountain over there in that valley. And then there is 2 more mountains, right there and right there. But you can search it up on Google. They share the exact same spawn as Karchas. And now that we've found our Giga, we're going to want to trap it. Now, you're going to want to trap it with metal dinosaur gates because it can bite through stone. And since it's over there, I'm going to try to put it over here, like right outside of its aggro range. Get this done really quickly. And it's pretty big, so you don't have to worry about making it perfect. And then I'm going to place the PT right here. You're going to want a bear trap to kind of buy you time. Bear trap. 2 bear traps is good. Place a couple bear traps just so to buy you some time to get behind it and place that last gate. So I'm gonna try to lure this Giga over into the trap. It's a little bit buggy when it comes to its aggro AI. Sometimes it wants to eat the PT when it's on the ground. Sometimes it doesn't care. Yeah, see, I'm like right next to it, and it should definitely care. I don't know what its issue is. There it goes, just aggroed. So as long as I stay close to the ground, it should just follow me right in. And you can't bear trap yourself, because you're flying. And it looks like it outsmarted me. Alright, come on, Giga. Aim a little bit faster than the Giga. Alright, it's coming. Let's get it right in there. Looks like I missed again, somehow. And this is where having a second player really comes in handy. Because you can have one of the players switching the Giga's aggro off of you and them and you and them. And it helps keep the Giga on track. Otherwise, it just kind of loses interest after a while if it can't hit you. And they're really fast, so, and they can sprint forever. Looks like it's finally coming after me through the woods. Just staying right in front of it. As try to not to lose aggro. You can tell it's looking at me, but it doesn't have very good tracking. It just kind of veers off for no reason at certain times. There, finally re-aggroed. Alright, should come right in. There we go, finally. Alright. Now that it's stuck in the bear trap, I can just come in from behind it. Plant that gate real quick, and now it's nice and trapped. Alright, now we're ready to knock it out. A Giga is like any other normal tame. It's a knockout tame. And what you can use to knock it out is crossbow and trank arrows. Now, how many trank arrows and crossbows are you going to need? Quite a few. This thing has a ridiculous amount of torpor that you need to get it up to. You're also going to want to have a little, you're going to want to have some narco berries on hand ready for this thing. Because if you're trying to feed it with raw meat, it's going to wake up way before it tames. If you have mutton, that's going to be the best, raw prime meat. But once you start shooting it, you don't want to stop. It's got plenty of health. You're not going to kill it. If you've got more than 2 people can be shooting it, 3 people can be shooting it, not a problem. You're never going to kill it before it knocks out. If you're able to get a shocking trank dart with long neck, that's going to be your best option, because the crossbow is good because it reloads fast, and it's, you know, stone arrows are cheap and everything. That's why it's the first option. But I would be lying if I didn't let you know that using shocking trank darts with a long neck is just going to be faster overall. It does, you know, gets a lot more torpor. So I'm sitting here shooting it with arrows. I'll probably speed this up. I'm still in GCM mode, so I shouldn't be using ammo. Yeah, let's get the long neck and the shocking trank darts. They're really not that hard to make. In the Quetzal video, I showed how to make them, but the game tells you how to make them anyways. Let's get a stack of 100, and let's see if we can knock it out. It is a level 150, so we'll see if we can knock it out with 100 and a prim long neck. And I'll probably end up speeding this up. Let me just reload my weapons. If you're on a PvP server, you're going to want to be very careful. It's very easy to see the Giga. You're probably going to want to have some battery, or you can't have any battery heavies. You're probably going to want to set up a little fob for a team like this, like a little turret box. All right, let's speed this up. Now, when it passes out, it's going to go straight down. So you should be able to shoot at it at the top and not even worry about hitting it by accident. Because as soon as it knocks out, the hitbox is going to go really far down. That's hilarious. So yeah, just be on the lookout for PvP. Probably have your team come over, set up a turret box with like a Jenny and some heavies. Alright, looks like its torpor is finally high enough to where it's not aggroed anymore, and it just wants to run away. Now, if you have a magnifying glass, that's probably a smart thing to... Oh, okay. Eventually, you can check its torpor and health. As soon as it stops biting, you can just walk right up to it and check its torpor and everything. Alright, did we shoot it an extra time? We did not. So there we go. It's level 55. So if it was a level 150, it would have taken even more. Looks like didn't actually count how many darts I used because of GCM mode, but now it's knocked out and it wakes up extremely fast. Like, I am not kidding. Look at its torpor is 42,000. It's already gone down 10,000 torpor, and you know, every couple of seconds it's another 1,000 torpor it's gone down. So you're definitely gonna need a lot of narcotic berries with you. And just running around collecting narcotic berries, you're never going to get this thing tamed. So you're going to make sure that you bring at least 3 stacks of 100 narco berries, maybe more, just to buy yourself enough time to go get raw meat or raw prime meat. And if you find a sheep, that's going to save you a ton of time. So you can see here, just with 50 berries, and don't forget, stuff that wakes up really fast, just feed it the berries. Don't go through all the trouble of turning it into narcotic. Just feed it the narco berries. You'll be doing yourself a favor, trust me. And once it's been kept knocked out, and you feed it the raw meat and the raw prime meat, grab yourself a Giga, and you just gotta break a gate to get it out, and then walk this bad boy home. And do not forget to watch its torpidity, because it will wake up in a matter of seconds. Even though it looks like it's got, you know, half torp, it will literally wake up in, you saw it, it'll wake up in a matter of seconds. So, just feed it the hundreds of stacks of narco berries, especially if you have a tame that can farm berries. You should be able to get that, no problem. This is an end level tame. Probably going to want to grab yourself a Giga saddle if you have a teammate coming from... Why is that crafting so many? Have somebody grab you a Giga saddle from base if you got a teammate. Otherwise, if you do feed it, you know, 200, 300 narco berries, you're going to be able to leave it for a good amount of time. You know, 10 minutes. You can definitely go back to base, get yourself a saddle. Maybe you've got some raw mutton in your fridge or something, and get this thing tamed up. And then once it's tamed up, like I said, get the saddle on it, and then you can walk it home, because there's no cryos. Alright, that's all I've got for you for the Giga taming. Peace.